you want me to carry half of it? Can I help?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, let me do it together. That'll be way more fun. I'll carry this half. You carry that half.
This is Ted, a 9-year-old who loves to be on the farm.
Is that your car?
Yeah.
What's its name? Is it called Karen?
Bluebell.
Karen's a nice name for a car.
It's not a bloody Karen.
Ted also goes to school and he gets there by bus, at least until recently.
What happened to the school bus?
I think it got cut.
What? Well, how do you feel about that? Is that good or does that stink?
Good, because then I don't have to go to school.
I should probably talk to Ted's mum.
I guess our issue is that we no longer have a school bus. We've had a school bus for over 60 years, picking up kids from the end of our driveway and picking up children from our road here. Around about October, November time last year, the sort of communication came through the school that the bus was going, that there had been a review and that our numbers had fallen below minimum, and so our bus was going at the start of this year.
So, I mean, what was your initial response to that?
Frustration. Disbelief, because we've had a bus for so long.
Would you say, was there much consultation with the community?
There was no consultation.
Right,
No.
so not much, there was none?
No consultation. I think it's very short-sighted. It makes it incredibly hard for parents who are working on farms. Most parents up here, both parents, are working.
Another family on Sally's Road has had to start homeschooling their kid, and another has moved their kids to boarding school because they can't do the new commute every day. But what about Ted's new route?
So we now have a stop that's 3 kilometres from here, which doesn't sound very far. We do live in the countryside, but we've got very fast roads. We don't have footpaths, so it makes it quite unsafe to actually access that bus stop unless you have a parent driving you to the bus stop.
See your horses over there? Couldn't you ride one of them to school?
Not really, because if a car comes past, they'll get real spooked.
What? The cars go fast on your road, eh?
Yeah.
What are the horses called?
Snapchat and Katie.
Who gave the names to them?
God knows.
Yeah, God knows. Does Ted like going to school?
Ted loves going to school.
Good, because then I don't have to go to school.
But he does miss a lot of school. He's got a lot of ongoing health challenges.
Those health challenges make it totally unsafe to expect him to get to the bus stop unsupervised.
Do you turn your pigs into bacon?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about being a vegetarian?
What do you mean?
Considering that one of the biggest things the government keeps banging on about is attendance, but they're not going to help your child attend.
It really feels, and I've said this to the ministry, it really feels like there's just no compassion or empathy there whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just give us a little bit of practical help to get them to school. I don't think it's expecting too much.
This is what I'm going to be doing the whole time when I'm an adult at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting cows.
What would you like me to try and do about it?
Oh, I think in an ideal world, if we could get the decisions that were made in term 1 of this year reversed, that would be fantastic. It just has such knock-on effects for our community.
Well, look, Sally, I mean, I'm going to try my best to get a result for you, so leave it with me. I'm on the job.
Thank you. That's great.
Before I try and fix Ted's bus route problem, I want to experience it for myself.
And the good news is, you guys are coming with me. I see there's a car approaching. I'm just going to move to the side, but this fence could be electric. I don't even know. It's the country, you know, mate. It's kind of like the farm wave, just like it's not like one of those. Just more of a, it's up. Got it back from the guy driving the car. I'll have to check when I get back whose idea this was. He's probably like, what on earth is that person doing? I'm just going to school. Everyone deserves an education. So do I.
So, while I'm on that epic country road walk, let's find out more about the reviews that Sally and Ted are caught up in by going behind the issue. So, for the past 3 years, the Ministry of Education has been reviewing all school bus routes around Aotearoa. This is to make sure that only eligible students are being transported on taxpayer coin and in the most efficient way possible. Now, the review has resulted in changes happening all across the motu. They didn't provide the exact locations, but we've heard about axed and altered bus routes from Northland to Hawke's Bay and from Nelson to Canterbury. And those are just the ones that we've heard about. but we do know is how many have been affected. The Ministry says that over the past 3 years, they've looked at over 600 bus routes and have only completely cancelled 53, while also creating 47 new ones. So what's all the fuss about? Well, a closer look at the Ministry's figures shows that when you add in the bus routes which have been shortened, merged and sometimes lengthened, pretty much every route has been fiddled with. 628 reviewed and only 19 left unchanged. Now, rural folks didn't like this one bit, and they let those in power know, with almost 5,000 people signing a petition on top of the hundreds of other complaints directly to schools and the Ministry. So this review may have saved the Ministry some money, but it sure seems like it's made life harder for a lot of rural families. All right, enough of this talk. Let's see how I'm getting on with that walk.
One jam sandwich, lots of kai, a slice of cake and a piece of pie, 7 sausages, tomato sauce. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. So I have made it all the way to Trigg Road. According to this thing, it's taken me 36 minutes and 17 seconds, 9,624 steps. But I'm going to tell you right here, right now, no kid should be having to do that walk. That's ridiculous. Just get the kids to school, get them a bus. Over and out, New Zealand. How do I... Well, I'm trying to get some official help. These kids still need to get to school. So I've decided to take matters into my own hands. Any kids out there want to go to school? It's a school bus. So what do you have to do to get the Ministry of Education to get a school bus to pick you up if you live in the country? There needs to be 8, not 6, 7, but 8 or more of you. And you need to be kids, not just some randos trying to get a free lift to work. Now, for primary school children, you need to live at least 3.2 kilometres away from school. And for high school students, that needs to be 4.8 kilometres from school. Otherwise, you're on your bike or your rollerblades if you've got the riz. Any kids need to go to school? Also, you need to attend the closest state or state-integrated school to you. It doesn't have to be the right school for you, it just has to be the closest. And lastly, there needs to be no public transport options available, which, to be honest, I don't think is an issue out here. This is an issue that affects rural people. I need to talk to some rural people. I think I know just where to find some rural people. So I don't know if you've heard, but they're cutting lots of school bus routes for children that live rurally out on farms. What do you think about that?
That's quite upsetting.
I can't see the sense in it myself.
I don't agree with it. It's putting a lot of pressure on parents.
I know, like, with my kids, the school bus had sort of become harder and harder over the years.
Both my parents work from home, and if I didn't have a bus to catch, they'd have to sit in that traffic for an hour and a half every morning, which would muck up their entire day.
It's a massive issue, and someone should really look into it. It's just a matter of finding someone with the investigative skills and passion to do that for these good country folk. And I don't know if there's anyone out there who can do that.
Leave it with me, Paddy, I'm on the job.
Oh, okay, good idea. Did you get that on camera?
One of the big voices in the bus routes fiasco is Rural Women New Zealand, who have over 1,600 members across the country.
When we surveyed our members, about 30%, so nearly 1 in 3 of our members were impacted in some way.
Sandra Kirby is the head of the group and has been at the forefront of getting the people in charge to listen.
Do we yell at the Ministry of Education or do we yell at the government? Or both?
I think we're trying less to yell and more to kind of go talk to us about this, and make sure that when you are making plans that the community have been consulted, that people do know.
And it turns out that might be working.
One of the big things that's happened just recently, there is a review started on school buses, which is huge because we've been calling for that.
Is that because of you guys?
I'd like to think we contributed to it, and that does mean that they'll close no more routes while this review is underway. We can't bring back routes that...
Why can't we bring back that?
Yet. We can't until while the review is underway. We're not looking backwards, but we won't close anymore. So we've got to pause, and we have to celebrate the fact that at least somebody's listened. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's a small win, but it's a win.
Yeah, it is a win. But it's not a total win. I still haven't found a way to help Sally and Ted, who keep on waiting for their bus. So just to clarify, first of all, obviously I hit the hammer thing really hard and almost outdid you there. But in terms of the bus routes, the Ministry have put a pause on cancelling any new routes while they review the policies, but they're not going to go back and review any of the routes that have already been cut.
So what does that mean for old mate Ted? He's unlucky.
He's cowpat out of luck, yeah. I mean, basically, and so are hundreds of other kids all across New Zealand.
And I talk to a lot of people in rural areas, and one of the things they say to me is, look, it is so hard to get people to come and live here and do the work and do the jobs that we need.
Of course it is, and it's only going to get harder if you can't get your children to school.
Is there any hope?
Well, there's always hope, and I don't know if you're aware of this, Paddy, you might not be. It's actually an election year this year.
Right.
And so with election comes a bit of pressure, I reckon.
Yeah, there is an election coming up. What's next?
Well, obviously I want to make sure that Ted and hundreds of others like him, can have the changes looked at, and that's what I took to the Minister of Education, Erica Stanford. Her team gave me a nice big response, but basically it said, the Ministry currently funds around 100,000 students needing to get to school. The review that's underway will listen to concerns, assess whether the current policies are fit for purpose and decide if improvements are needed. The Ministry promises to gather evidence, understand the issues, have an open mind and be informed by evidence rather than assumptions. And that will all take about a year.
OK, so what does this mean for our old mate, Ted?
Well, I mean, so for Sally and Ted and all of those other children, basically, we don't know. Until this review is done, we've got nothing firm, no news.
So what's next, Karen?
Well, like I said before, it's election year, so I need to get some election promises. So politics got us into this mess. Let's see if they can get us out of it. Terrible clap. Is there anything you could, would we be able to get some sort of a promise from you that you are going to try and fix this formula of the school bus routes and make sure that more children can get to school?
We will sort this out. It's absolutely desperately needed, so absolutely we'll give you that commitment today.
Can you sort of promise that there will be some action, that those changes will be reversed, and they'll be able to get themselves to school?
This is something we'll campaign on, we'll push for. Obviously, it'll be part of our negotiations. What I can promise is we'll negotiate bloody hard to try and get that in place.
But would you support, and the Green Party support, the review of the changes that have already happened?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything, including those that have been cut, should be reviewed again under this new lens.
If the system was flawed enough to pause it, then the changes that were made under that flawed system need to be reversed.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
It's fair.
Well, let's hope the politicians keep their word and the wheels on the buses go round and round again soon. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
How good is she? Holy cow, Pat. Those guys are all so positive about it and about getting these rural bus routes going again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, obviously, Te Pāti Māori, they didn't get back to me, but Labour did, and they similarly sounded really positive and are determined to fight for rural bus routes as well. So basically, there you go. Election promises, I'd call that a result.
I definitely call it a result. What I saw there was cross-party support. When I can say it properly, cross-party support. It's that good. Now we can hold them to their word.